Welcome to the Odyssey, my friends. Happy Saturday, everyone. I am Mike Odyssey, and yes, you read the title correctly. You saw the thumbnail. It has to do with the Nintendo Direct, the one that is approaching us very soon, which could possibly be another great one, just like the past one. And let's go ahead and get started with the video. If you are new here, check this clip out, and if not, use the timestamps below to skip through to the main topic of the video. Before we get into this video, I would love to ask for your subscription, but not just ask, I will put in the work for you, because here we have Monday to Friday news every single day, Odyssey News, where we talk about everything inside the world of Nintendo. We have products and we have reviews. And other than that, in the personal side, I am a big advocate for disabilities because I myself am legally blind. My daughter has autism, so I am a big advocate for disabilities and people with autism as well. So if this sounds like a place you would love to subscribe to, I would love for you to be part of the family. Hit that subscribe button and that bell for notification and join our amazing family here at the Odyssey. Thank you in advance for your subscription, and let's get into the news. I know what you guys are thinking. Mike, why are you bringing up a Nintendo Direct so soon? It is only August, right? And we had a Nintendo Direct in June. Well, yeah, we did have a Nintendo Direct in June because Nintendo always has a Nintendo Direct in June. They also have a Nintendo Direct in February. And with that, the pattern that Nintendo always follows every single year has been February, June, and September. And, well, this year is no difference. And even though we got the partner showcase in February, we still got that Nintendo Direct. Nintendo stuck to their guns, stuck to their schedule, and gave us a presentation. Then we followed up with an Indie World Showcase in March, and then a Nintendo Direct, and possibly the best one, in June. Now, if Nintendo were to follow the same exact pattern and schedule from every single year, we should be expecting another one in September. Now, the big question is, what will Nintendo show in this next Nintendo Direct? It's happening, friends. Whether you believe it or not, you have to just go back and look at the calendar for every single year of the Nintendo Switch's life system. We thought that this year would be different because it is like a transition year, possibly the last year for the Nintendo Switch on its own. I don't think the Switch is going away anytime soon. I think the Switch will remain for at least a couple more years, 5 to 6 to 7 more years. And, well, it could be the last Switch Nintendo Direct, or it could be a Nintendo Direct that is kind of shared, depending on when Nintendo actually announces the Switch 2, when that trailer drops, right? But I do expect Nintendo to issue a Nintendo Direct with first-party games. It could be a Nintendo Direct Mini, but there are games that Nintendo still need to release on Nintendo Switch. They are not done with the Switch just yet. With the Nintendo press room here, where we see all of the Nintendo games they released this year. Here, this is basically the entire year for 2024, all the way toward the end. Right now, we are around here, right? Luigi's Mansion just released last month. The NES World Championship released this month. The next game will be Emio, Smiling Man, and then in September, we got The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. Then the very last game, the games for the year, which will be Super Mario Party Jamboree and Mario and Luigi Brothership. This is already the calendar year for Nintendo Switch. I don't believe there will be any other games added unless we get a Metroid Prime 2 and 3 remastered, or Metroid Prime 2 remastered or 3 remastered, however they decide to drop it, right, as a shadow drop, and then it will fall along the lines of one of these games. And so, you know, to share the month with one of these games here, or even a December drop here, since we don't have any December games here. But this is the calendar, how we have it so far. Nintendo has announced every single game for this year. So even if they do announce Metroid Prime remaster or remaster 2 remaster or 3 remaster, that could fall into 2025, just like Donkey Kong Country here does. And it could be a February game or a March game as well. So they could continue complete the fiscal year when it comes to their games. Now, with that said, there are other games out there that, well, were also rumored to come to Nintendo Switch at the same time as Metroid Prime Remaster, the one we have here, which was launched last year on February 8th, 2023. At the same time, we heard from Metroid Prime Remaster, they said the Metroid was also getting the 2 and 3, not remastered, but HD, right? Remastered is all the assets kind of building all the assets up from the ground up using the same engine. HD, it's kind of polishing it up a little bit and making it look good on an HD screen, like the aspect ratio and all that stuff. So we don't expect remasters to happen for Metroid Prime 2 and 3, but we should expect the HD versions to come to Nintendo Switch. So that is one of the possibilities that we could see in this upcoming Nintendo Direct. The other possibility that we might get a Nintendo Direct is a Zelda game, which of course was also rumored by the same exact person that spoke about Metroid Prime Remastered, is Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. And I know we've talked about those two games like forever, but again, Nintendo likes to sit on games until they are ready to release them, and it's up to them whenever they want to release them, right? If they want to just expand and elongate the time that they release games, so they have more games to release further on. Like, look at this year. Look at this year, guys. Did we actually need Twilight Princess and Wind Waker this year with new games in what looks like Nintendo's last year? We had Mario vs. Donkey Kong here, Princess Peach Showtime, Endless Ocean, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, Luigi's Mansion, the World Championship, Amio's coming, Zelda, a new Zelda game, a new Mario Party, a new Mario and Luigi Brothership, Donkey Kong coming next year, and also Metroid Prime 4. So did we actually need this announcement for The Legend of Zelda in prior directs? I don't think we did. So in this upcoming direct, it makes it more likely that we could get those at least those two ports, Zelda Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, finally making it to the Nintendo Switch, along maybe with another tease for another game, because we have The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom coming in September. Don't think this will be the highlight of the direct, although, because I think this game is coming out right after the direct, hopefully like the week after the direct or 2 weeks after the Nintendo Direct. So don't think we'll hear more about this. Nintendo will drop more trailers. They have been dropping a lot of information. It's not like they're remaining silent on The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. So, because if you follow them on Twitter, they've been talking about this left and right. They've dropped a whole bunch of trailers on YouTube, and also they've dropped them on Twitter, on X. And so they have provided enough information for us not to get a Nintendo Direct related just to Zelda, because we have a lot of information already on this game. So with that, they might just give us an updated trailer with just a bit more information. So I will rule out any independent game direct. We don't really need one of those. We need directs that fill in the calendar year for Nintendo. I do believe that we'll still get Nintendo Switch games into 2025. Right now, Nintendo just confirmed it, right, with Donkey Kong Country for 2025, and with Metroid Prime 4 for the Nintendo Switch, and maybe also for Switch 2, also in 2025. So for the month of February, for the month of March, maybe April, May, then we will see a Nintendo Switch game. And then when Nintendo decides to actually launch the system, which could be anywhere from March to May for the summer, then at that point we can expect Nintendo Switch 2 games to come to Nintendo Switch 2, right? But in the meantime, I still think Nintendo has some Nintendo Switch games under their belt. They still have games they are sitting on in order to complete or to fill in some months within the 2025 calendar. Yeah, the 2025 calendar is the Switch 2 launch calendar, the year, but we still don't know when, right? There is a lot of people speculating whether it could be in March, right? I think I'm one of those in March. It could be in the summer. It could be in the holiday season. We don't know. And we really don't know when Nintendo will issue the Nintendo Switch 2. And to be honest, I'm fine with anything because we have such great games coming to Nintendo Switch. The Legend of Zelda. Who expected The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom to be on Switch? Who expected the Mario Party Jamboree, which is the biggest Mario Party ever? Who expected another Mario and Luigi Brothership, a 3DS game brought to the big screen for the first time, ever? And then again, the return of Donkey Kong Country Returns. I'm just babbling. But Donkey Kong Country Returns HD for the 5th time. I'm just kidding. For the 5th time in that game's history instead of giving us a brand new one. But hey, we're getting it, and I guess we have to be happy. Hopefully, we stay happy. But yes, Nintendo Direct coming in September. It's happening, guys. I know it's a little early, but I want to start talking about it because I'm excited for it. I'm excited for what Nintendo has in store and for the future of Nintendo and for the following months of 2025. Now, I'm not going to make my list just yet of what other games we'll see, but I just wanted to bring this up for conversation and talk to you guys about the upcoming Direct. It's coming in September. We don't know what Nintendo will show, whether they will reveal the Switch 2 trailer during the Direct or towards the end of the Direct, but we are in that time. There's the calm before the storm. Before Switch 2 is revealed, there's a Direct, or either there's a Switch 2 trailer before, and then there's a Nintendo Direct, right? Who knows when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. Both of them are going to happen, the Direct and the Switch 2 trailer. And it's just a very exciting time to be a Nintendo fan. Let me know in the comments, what games do you want to see in this Nintendo Directs for 2025, because it's going to be for 2025. Let me know what games you want to see in September. There's also another major event happening in September. It's called Indie Mania. It's the biggest indie game showcase that has ever been put together, over 3 days, including games, developer interviews, and world premieres, and a whole bunch of other stuff that you will hear more about. I will let you know soon. But September is going to be a very exciting month, not only because of the Nintendo Direct, but also because of Indie Mania and a whole bunch of games you guys have never heard about, but will leave you with your jaw on the floor. I promise that. All right, my friends, that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are amazing. Don't forget to hit that like button. Leave your comment down below with your comment and what's your thoughts, right? With your thoughts. Keep them clean. We're a family channel. And so I'll see you in the next one. Before I let you go, never give up and journey on. Peace.